Sometimes I dream that he's me. You got to see that's how I dream to be. I dream I move, I dream I groove. Like Mike, if I could be like Mike. I wanna be like Mike. Like Mike, if I could be like Mike.
Yo, Cards of Cannabis. It's season 3, episode deuce. And man, I'm going to bring it out today. We got a good one. I had this one sent from the vault. And I can't wait to get into this. I can't wait to get into this Blue Dream. I know we've covered Blue Dream before, but listen, Blue Dream is a fan favorite over here. Real good looking buds. Nice golden hairs. A little purple in there when you break it up. It's kind of like what you're looking for in my textbook. Let's see here. Let's see what the old Leafly's saying about Blue Dream. I got to refresh myself. I just know it's good. And I was putting in a little work this morning, helping Pops build a deck. And I'm hurting. Yes, I am. So we got ourselves a hybrid, 21% THC, 0 on the CBD. And they're saying it's a hybrid cross between blueberry and haze. Now, we all know those are two legendary strands right there. And look what they produced. Little baby boy, Blue Dream. So needless to say, they say it's going to help you be creative, euphoric, happy. May give you a little dry mouth, dry eyes. But it helps with stress. Physical and mental. So I'm all about that right now because my body's aching. And we'll get into that. We'll roll that one up in a minute. But this came in from the vault because I wanted to show you one of my favorite cards. I don't keep my bangers at the crib. And we use the PSA vault down in Delaware. But this one was a iconic moment. They said that this image may be the most recognizable image on the face of the earth. Mickey Mouse is up there. But the Michael Jordan flight is there. And this is the 1985 Nike promo. And I don't know the history behind it, but I believe when they took this shot, this image, they basically pulled up on this hoop and told Mike, said, give us something. And that's what he gave him. And that image is the image that they've used for Nike Flight. And now, obviously, Air Jordan. But man, what a legendary image. That just brings back memories, hearing that song like Mike. If I could be like Mike, you know what I mean? It was like, he is still the gold standard. And Tom Brady's up there too, man. But when you think about GOATs and you think about people that dominated in a way that you just haven't seen anybody take over an entire sport in that fashion. Winning 3 chips, but then coming back and winning 3 more after that, consecutive. You know, if it wasn't for Big Diesel, he may have won 7. And if it wasn't for the breakup, y'all saw, the series, the documentaries on the Bulls back in the day. Had Jerry Krause not broken them up, they may have won another 2, 3 more. Looking for my grinder. It's on the other side. I've had this bud for a few days, though. It's dried out. Remember to burp your weed. Let it breathe. Respiration. Get the aromatics out. The aroma. Love it to death. But, yeah, Mike is the guy. Mike's the guy when it comes down, when people talk about collectibles being assets. I'm going to go out on a limb. And this is not financial advice. And you should also, with the cannabis, play in the rules there too. Be 21, support your local dispensaries. Bruh man down the street, he ain't checking his for all the hanky-panky stuff that's floating around. But Michael Jordan, he's the one that if I get stuck with that card, that's a PSA 7. All right. So if I get stuck with that card long term, I'm not going to be sweating it. I'm not going to be throwing a fit. And if I need liquidity, term some people may not be familiar with, is basically meaning I need to convert X into Y so I can get Z. And basically meaning X is whatever you have in your possession. Y is the medium of exchange that you need. I need food. Well, the grocery store is taking cash right now. So the question is how fast can I convert that product into cash before it becomes an issue? That's liquidity, at least by my definition here at Cards and Cannabis. So Mike is also the guy too. I honestly believe, once again, this is just me, he's going to outlive it. Nike, Jordan is going to outlive, Air Jordan is going to outlive Mike. That might be his legacy, the product. And I think wholeheartedly that that is going to outlive me. You know, I think it's going to be around for a long time. And once again, I mean, crazier things have happened. I just don't see the world without Air Jordan. I really don't. So if you had to say, do you think that it's a good investment? I do. And when it comes down to rookie cards, I consider that to be one that is significant for everything I just said. You know, the fact that Air Jordan, the shoe, is just as important as the 23. And that's one of the last pieces that I think that I have to have. Like if you say you have to have something, I got to get the Jordan 23 jersey. Preferably, listen, I'm going to say I have to have the rookie jersey, that old school Bulls. I think I would want the championship home team white background, red numbers, Chicago Bulls 23 jersey. Ideally. I'll take the red. I think that was the away jersey. I'll take that. No problems there. You know, I'm definitely going to not settle for the 45. That was their infamous Orlando Magic debacle. The jersey 23 went missing. And I wouldn't mind having the USA number 9. I wouldn't mind having that. But honestly, everybody knows 23. And they know what it represents. That's Mike. And only Mike. And it'll only ever be Mike. I'm sorry. That number should be retired across all teams. Until somebody does, not just for the game of basketball, sports in general. They got to get rid of that. Tom Brady could be that guy. You could make a case for that. You could definitely make a case for that. There's other people out there. I mean, it's funny when you go through sports and you watch people that have that mentality and they won consecutively. I remember I watched a documentary one time on John Bresnick, arm wrestler. He went some like 20 years without losing. He went so far without losing, he started to contemplate what it would be like to lose and who would he lose. He chose the first person he lost to after going decades without losing. You know, you think of guys like, I remember growing up, the kid James Stewart, dirt bike racing. Nobody was beating this cat. It was like unreal. It's like you watch all across just people that have redefined what the imagination, can envision. And Mike is that guy. So I would highly recommend getting your hands on some of his memorabilia, because once Mike goes on to the next life to dominate that life, that price is going to spike big time, boy. So this Cars of Cannabis, that's season 3, episode 2 in the bizag. And we got a spliff rolled up, Blue Dream, and I'm going to go enjoy that. Peace.